Greetings and good day, YouTube and Twitch highlight watchers. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty excited to continue where we last left off in our mega build of Minecraft. Today's going to be another one of those chill days. We're just going to go around cutting down mangrove wood, right? The title is that because we're going to be working on the fishing village today. We do have a little bit of a groups getting set up, right? We have some people actually getting set up. The blacksmiths are coming back. We'll be able to set more people up in the future. But for the time being, I'm going to be focused on, organizing my inventory really fast. Because I don't have enough space for what I want to do. So, I got to do that. Whoops. Don't need you, don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. Here, because I don't want to mess around doing this, we're just gonna temporarily throw all this crap. Well, that can be garbage, but we'll just throw all this crap in here. Where did all my scaffolding go? String and baboon for scaffold. String and bamboo for scaffolding, right? Just a handful. I have, hold on. I can actually show the mods. We have the framework for the gun mod, right? Forge, because that's what you have to have for mods to work. The gun mod, Mr. Crayfish's gun mod. Zero's minimap, and aquaculture 2. That's like, technically, these are the only 3 mods that I'm rocking, but technically I'm rocking 6 mods, because Minecraft is also classified as a mod, right? 6 mods loaded. I don't know why the game itself is classified as a mod, but it is. But I didn't feel it was a thing that was kind of necessary to do because it's a lot harder to show off the mods for XCOM than it is for this game. Where the fuck did I put the string? Okay. All right, there. Oh, no, a couple people have asked. A couple people have asked, but mistakes were made, but it's okay. I will use that scaffolding at some point. But yeah, it's very easy to just save and quit, go to the thing, show them off really quickly, make a clip out of that, and boom. We're good. We could add it to the like Minecraft mod or something, I don't know. I don't think we need that command though, that's the thing. Like for XCOM it's a bit different because I play that for multiple days. For this it's just a chill whatever, right? And the main reason I even have the gun mod is because my fucking brain, I was literally starting to like have trouble going to sleep because of this. Gunpowder. That bothered me that much. I had to add guns for gunpowder to make sense, or I would have had to make a mod to change the name of gunpowder to creeper powder. One or the other. That's how much it was bothering me. Yeah, it is. Like when you go, oh, are you using this mod? I don't know, because I have over 640 of them. Yeah, a lot, like, nothing, what, like, There's a little bit of what's normal for my playthrough, but it would be basically easier to say what is normal than what isn't for XCOM. Fucking, I hate Endermen. Why can Endermen do this shit? Why? Fucking dickheads. But yeah, we need to finish up the fishing village down there. So we need a couple more things of mangrove wood to deal with the housing issue. I think I'm only gonna do 3 houses. I will say, I know what that sign means, Ray. And I'm gonna say I have an order of operations, and I will also say, depending on how this week goes in the Cycle Frontier, I may just mainline the Cycle Frontier. You may be taking a slight pause from XCOM. Right? I'll keep everyone updated when I do intend to go back to it, if there is a pause, but bear this in mind. This is something I like to end the week on, because it's a lot more chill than XCOM, and I don't have to worry about, you know, the stress of missions or trying to keep up with Advent or trying to beat Advent. I mean, sometimes it can be last minute. I mean, you could... I don't have cheats activated on this playthrough. First of all. Unless that's something to do in the INI file. Or it's a mod or some shit like that. And second of all, I know you could farm all of the mobs. Also, damn it! Oh, I thought the big sigh was because you were hyped for Minecraft. I mean, not Minecraft, you fucking moron. XCOM. I farm the leaves. Are you ready for this? I farm the leaves because I don't use the leaves. Right? I farm the leaves because it's a lot easier to get to the wood in mangrove. Mangrove wood is the hardest wood to farm. Right? Or like to harvest, I should say. You could farm mangrove wood relatively easily, I think. You just have to set up a lot of redstone stuff. And I'm just not the type of person that will do that. Right? Another reason why I like adding the guns, it just makes things a lot simpler. Don't have to worry about fucking morons, just pop them and drop them. Words are hard, shut up. Yes, they are. But I farm the leaves because the way the mangrove wood grows is not like any of the other trees. It's the hardest tree to harvest. Right? Like you see all this? This is not mangrove wood. This is the stuff that we could rarely use outside of using it for like firewood or for smelting stuff, right? We use it as fuel for smelting. But you see how there's wood over here, right? See what I mean? So what I do is that to get easier access to these spots. There's a way to automate this. There's a way to automate anything in this game, but I neither have the knowledge nor the desire to look up right now and do that because it would take longer for me to set up a mangrove wood farm right now than it would for me to just do this as I bullshit, right? And I'd have to actually like go back and forth between a video, and I wouldn't really be able to keep up with chat as much as I like to do. Mind you, I do that sometimes. I'll like be like, all right, I'm gonna be a little bit focus mode because I'm trying to figure something out right now, so bear with me. Yeah. Yeah, I do have a modus operandi, an MO. The only reason Minecraft is on Mondays is because, like, Like I said, I like ending the week, the stream week, with it. That, and like, I could do whatever I want in it and not have to worry about... Like, I don't have to focus on the wall. I don't have to focus on building the village. I don't have to focus on breeding villagers for, you know, more people to purchase from. I don't have to focus on one thing at a time. Like, very few games have a lot of freedom like this to do whatever. Like, even XCOM, you can do a lot in XCOM, but you don't have as much freedom as you do in a game like Minecraft, right? And as much as I love a game like Metal Gear Solid, you have a little bit of freedom to do stuff like explore and stuff like that. But it is still fairly linear at the end of the day, right? Mind you, it's a very good line. Well, I missed a couple of things, I think. Viper recruit, but the armor the mod adds have... Huh. It might be one of those weird things where, like, if you don't have the right thing selected, it won't show up the race that you need. I know there's a weird thing like that with the anthropomorphic mod that allows you to have characters with the face of, like, a cat or a wolf or whatever, right? There's some weird thing like that with that mod, where if you don't have the right thing selected, you won't be able to get the faces. It might be something like that for the XCOM mod you're talking about. Like, no, listen, what was I saying bear with me about? You have to tell me, because I was probably acknowledging something else. Or are you guys talking to each other? I've missed something. Well, then what it is, it's a class, technically. When you go to custom characters or customization stuff, it's like a separate class or something like that. Like, view soldier as Viper, view soldier as... I think. Again, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe it is an obsolete mod. Okay, gotcha. But yeah, if I didn't do it this way, it would be a pain in the ass to get the wood. I mean... as somebody who natively speaks this language, I'm not very good at it. Right? There's a lot of words that I have no idea what the fuck they mean. There's a lot of words that I just don't use. Well, I mean, the fuck you that I utilize in this circumstance is like a saying of affection, I guess I could say, right? Like, there's many different ways to say the same word, right? That's one other reason why English is so awesome. Because just by the tone and the way you say fuck you to somebody could mean you are the best of friends, or you absolutely hate their being with every fiber of your being. Right? It all depends on the way you use that word. The same could be said for other languages, but I think for the most part, other languages have separate words for separate things, and they're similarly said across the board. Could be wrong. Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, go for it, Ray. Mods are always annoying, but if you experiment enough, you may be able to get it to work. If not, well, it happens sometimes. Where you spend hours and hours and hours and hours and hours trying to get a mod to work, but it won't work. And at the end of the day, you have to make that decision to go without. Right? I had to do that for my modded Grand Theft Auto 5 run. That was so annoying to set up. That is one of the reasons why I started to dislike the Epic Games launcher. Motherfucker! Because of how difficult it is to mod a game through Epic Games. Well, that might actually... That's troubleshooting. What you're doing is you're troubleshooting. Right? Figuring out what it is that's causing it to break, or if it's going to work in the first place. Oops, I made a fucky wucky. I don't know why fucky wucky makes me smile every time I hear it. I mean, as long as the general idea gets across, in my mind, you know? I should probably go to sleep before doing that. The fun fact about doors with buttons. Stone buttons will close a door faster than wooden buttons. I mean, what Logical Beast is talking about isn't autocorrect. They're talking about how they have seen a word spelled a multitude of ways to the point to where they know exactly what the word is, even though it's misspelled. That's what they're talking about when they talk about their mental autocorrect. And I mean, it really goes to show, because when I type on Discord, the only time I really sometimes it takes me a while to make a title or a Discord post, because I'm really wanting it to not have any mistakes or whatever. If I'm DMing somebody, I'll just write whatever the word is, and then it will be popped up and it'll be like, what the fuck are you trying to say with that word? Because I'm very lazy when it comes to talking to individuals that I have spoken to on a lengthy amount of time, or what have you. That, and I'm lazy when it comes to text type stuff anyways, overall. I could take more time to make sure there's less misspellings and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, I'm just trying to get a specific thing across. If I get that across, cool. If not, I can word stuff differently, or look up the word and be like, this word. I mean, I'm pretty sure I know why I have issues with it loading, but I'm okay with long load times. I can deal with it. For next playthrough, it should load a lot faster next playthrough though, depending on how things go. Also, they're not talking about... Well, I have both with my PC, right? And I'm fairly certain it's probably installed on the HDD or whatever. But a lot of the time, games that I play that are like the cycle's loaded up on my SDD, right? Or SSD, whatever. One of the reasons I was talking about getting an SSD upgrade was because the SSD that this PC came with wasn't... It was only a couple hundred gigabytes for the SSD. That's why I'm like needing an upgrade. Again, I am well aware about the load times difference, and I mean I experienced the load time difference with the Cycle Frontier when I switched it from my HDD to my SSD, and it went from like taking a minute sometimes for me to get into a game. Mind you, there was some pretty funny shit that happened where, like, when me and Redneck dropped down one day, they were trying to spawn camp, and they just kept shooting me, but I wouldn't take any damage because I was still loading in when it was on my hard drive. So that was pretty funny. I mean, I don't mind the load times either for this timeline, because I've dealt with load times like that for almost, like, basically it's one of those things where I'm used to it, right? And I'm not going to switch it now because we're in the middle of a playthrough and I need to get an SSD upgrade. I thought it was on my SSD, but it wasn't. That's one of the things why I'm going to be getting an upgrade hopefully before the next playthrough of XCOM, and then we'll see how much of an improvement it actually is. All right, so goodbye. Bye. That was grass, right? Not wood. Well, it's gone now, whatever it was. And then we go like this. I hate you all. Fucking pillagers. Yeah, exactly. And like, I don't want to risk switching it all over to the SSD, like, because I'll have to make room, which I could make room, but it'll be annoying and time consuming. And then I could switch it over, and I'm worried if I do that, I'll lose some progress or some shit like that. I'm not gonna deal with that. I'm not gonna deal with that right now. I would rather suffer long load times than the chance, no matter how minimal it is, that I lose progress. Exactly. I know all the mods that I currently have work with the setup that I currently have working. You know what I mean? So we're gonna let that setup work. Normal Gatecrasher does feel weird now, I bet. It's been a while since I played normal Gatecrasher myself. Mind you, the way that they set up that game is you deal with a lot of destroy the monument missions, it seems like. Ooh, we got a boss. So there's a mod that's affecting that mod, right? You've troubleshooted it. You now know that it's a mod. Not the mod itself, but somebody else's mod has made that mod of yours fuck up. So we're already on the path of discovery and figuring out what the hell is going on. What's going on? I say, hey, 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 what's going on? Now they should go away. They should deteriorate. They do. Good. But there are reasons that you could collect the leaves. Now that I'm thinking about it, and this is without mods. You could collect them and then take them to one of the areas that farmers use, and use it to get bone meal. Mind you, when you have a system like that and set into place, it's not very efficient to get bones that way, or bone meal that way, I should say. There's a much better way to get bone meal, and that way is the way of the mob dropper, or whatever the fuck it's called. So now you need to figure out what mod was causing the issue with the new playable race or whatever it is that you're looking into. Prevented it from showing up, you know what I mean? You got to figure out what was preventing that from showing up. Because it could be one of those weird things where it just didn't show up until the mod loaded for the first time, and now that it loaded, you could add all the mods that you previously had and you'll be good to go. Or it could be one of those situations where, for whatever reason, there's another cosmetic mod that will overwrite whatever it is that caused that mod to not work, not show. We have enough to get rid of one more. I will say, now that I've realized that there's these vines we can go up, it's a little bit more efficient to harvest these trees. But not by much. We're able to finish that one house relatively easily now. And then we'll probably be able to place down the foundation for another one. Okay, there we go. You see, it's one of those things where, like, sometimes you gotta experiment with a mod to see if you like it. I will say it is unfortunate that, for some odd reason, the audio that, like, if something's recorded at a certain audio level, that's the audio that it's at, no matter what. I'm glad creepers don't explode when they catch on fire. That would make me so sad. Yeah, like I said, a lot more efficient to get bone from, you know, this kind of shit. I'm gonna have to clean that out sometime soon. Too many bows. I also need to get rid of more of this, I think. I'll worry about that later. Just to make sure, you walk in here, it's a 3. You walk in here, it's a 4. So it's already a little bit of an offshoot. Unfortunate. Where's the roof start at, though? That's the question. The roof starts at 1, 2, 3, then the roof. So 1, 2, 3, then the roof. All right. Let's go! That has been an endeavor you've been on for quite a while. That must be an amazing feeling to get everything at level 5. I love that. The Allies unknown route. I mean, they look good. There are some animations that do get stuck here and there, but the main porpoise gets done, right? So if it goes up to there, that needs to be stairs. Oh, I already did scaffolding on this side. Oh, that's right. It's less efficient to do that than to make the stairs. Unless we can't. No, we should be able to do this. No, because it has to be stone. So, like, it's set in stone type of a situation. Where, like, if you pick that race, you cannot pick any other class with that race. Kind of like how you can with the Vipers and Allies Unknown. At least that's what I'm picking up what you're getting at. So, like, with Allies Unknown, you can have the Viper class for Vipers. But you can also make a specialist Viper. They'll still have the aspects of a Viper, but they'll also have the aspects of an XCOM specialist. Yeah. I forgot about that. That's kind of a shame that you can't have a more efficient way of making stairs. I don't think the 64 is going to be enough. I don't even know if that's going to be enough. Yeah, true. The milestone abilities They do will good. The milestone abilities will help out quite a bit. Well, it's funny. You actually inspired me to go the route of trying to max level the common soldiers before going up to, like, the higher rarity soldiers, right? Like, legendary is going to be the last thing that I... Well, hello there. Anyways, so, like, I think I explained... Did I explain this? No, I don't think I explained this. Actually, maybe I should go to Stream Raiders really fast to explain what I was just about to talk about. Battle in 17 minutes is ready. Anyways. So, as a viewer, I don't really mind too much as a captain, obviously. But me as a viewer, my goal is to max out, like, the archer, the flag bearer, the rogue, the tank, and the warrior first, and then go for, like, the blue, and then purple. And legendary will be last because of how difficult it is to get legendary skins maxed out. Right? I might as well. Wait. What? I just think we found a glitch. That was weird. It seems like when I upgraded the Shinobi, we got credit for killing a Shinobi. Maybe it just didn't update the quest information. We upgraded our Shinobi and, like, it gave us crest credit for killing a Shinobi. So I don't know if it just registered that information from last game or what. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, but I'm a stubborn motherfucker. So, like, as my viewer playthrough will get there eventually. But so far, I'm almost to level 20 with, like, most, if not all, of the basics, the basic individuals. The Singali? Ah, gotcha. Well, I kind of figured it was going to be some. Oh, it was going to be. I've seen a couple of the races, right? And I kind of figured it was going to be the. Be that one because it is pretty popular, if I'm not mistaken. Golly was up there for thoughts on it. There was also a couple of other ones from Mass Effect, but I'm pretty sure Mass Effect might have association with Allies Unknown. Because I know there's one that turns... Is it the Lost that could turn into the Geth? There's like overhaul mods that... There's like overhaul mods that can do shit like that. I know next playthrough, I'm really thinking about it, and I think next playthrough, we're gonna have the Lost be turned into orcs from Warhammer 40k. Because by then, I should have a couple of hours into some of the Warhammer games, and I should understand what orcs are more than I do now. Yeah, I know, right? Let's give the Lost guns. What could possibly go wrong? Alright, I'm gonna step away and get a thing of warm tea. So this time I'm actually gonna run a couple minutes of ads. And, but it's better because it's not the Lost, it's orcs with guns. Spice Mulrain! Alright, I'll be back momentarily. Like I said, I'm gonna run a couple minutes of ads. My character pool is broken now. Yeah, that happens sometimes. Shit. Alright, be right back. All right. Total War, Gladius. I mean, Total War is probably going to be an easy one for me to get into, because not only do I have 1 and 2 from Epic, right? So that's pretty easy for me to just slip that on. It's also something that is right up my style, like management games like that. I'd love to play. Also, where's the music? Alright. We have just enough to finish it up. I almost kind of want to keep the mangrove wood down here. We could just have 2 houses. It would be a lot more packed than the other locations. We could do... I'm not talking, I'm mumbling. I'm like focus mode because I like keeping things like this very cut and paste, right? And not having this stuff at 11 by 11, I would notice something, subconsciously I would notice something would be messed up, right? And it would fuck with me until I figured out what it was that was messed up. And then I would have to like tear down the house and put it back up, so I'm making sure I'm 11 by 11 across the board. Shut up. Yeah. That's 11 right there, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Alright, so that right there, that's a no-no. So I'm gonna have to go get 1 piece of stone to fix that. Because all the other houses are 11 by 11. That's it. That is the only reason. Well, the customization being buggy might not be the biggest of issues unless it's like too buggy, you know what I mean? Like there are certain cosmetics that just I would almost refuse people if they were too buggy. We haven't had a situation like that happen yet. I hate how I have to go all the way up here to do this. Well, that's why you always make sure you have backups. One of the reasons why I'm going to go a little bit over excessive whenever I do get my SSD upgrade. But yeah, I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have 3 houses, and the 3 houses are going to be as you saw. Now here comes the fun part. We need to get at least 2 villagers all the way over there. I don't think we're quite 100% ready yet, though. That's weird. I mean, it does suck when customizations like that are set in stone, but it does kinda... No, that's a lie, because the Viper, you can have male Vipers. And that doesn't fit based on the lore at all. We should be fine, right? Yeah. Oh, it's buggy in general? That sucks. Yeah, I'm the same way with mods. If it's buggy in general, it's a hard no for me. I hate when there's, like, glitches and stuff like that. A lot of these are familiar names. These were individuals that were from last battle, so I'm pretty sure none of these individuals are bots. Angel is... Bernie, like, I am amazed that I don't see more numbers in some of these. Like, not a single one of you. Jojo, Defrifrin, Logical Beast, Angel, or Bernie Magoo have numbers. Logical Beast and Zephyrin with the Fairy and Berserker scrolls, respectively. Like how my name has King Tombs 456 at the end. Your number has May 10, like instead of May 1001, it's May 10 FR, right? Ray is 123. It's always surprised me whenever I see somebody has a username that doesn't have numbers because of how rare it is. Well, I mean, technically that's incorrect because didn't you have to add the FR to your name? Oh, shit. Ugh. Oh, that was a good sneeze. So the original May 10 FR, but you're not the original May 10. You're a phony. Why? Why is my nose doing this to me now? Is it gonna be sunny tomorrow? Probably gonna be sunny tomorrow. Or some shit. I mean, you could always change your name if you really wanted to, right? You would have to wait to change it back, and you might not be able to change it back. I mean, in general, if I see somebody online, like on any site that doesn't have numbers in their name, I'm like, damn. Ugh, fucking allergies. Really? It's been so long since I've had one of these hit. I really wish there was a story for this one. Also, where are we going? Well, we could probably travel this path. Or we could travel this path because a 15% chance for captains to get a skin. Yay, neat. Viewers get increased skin drop chances as they unlock more loyalty slots. So I think we'll go that route. Yeah? Mind control device, so we're gonna need some saints. Hold on. Like that. Couple of saints, maybe. So we don't have to deal with a mind control device. I basically just want to do a little bit of a base. Like, I just want to make the base of this house, if nothing else. I might add windows in the future. Kind of like that, actually. I mean, it's always funny to me when I start talking about, like, name origins and stuff like that. And I've had mine for a long time, right? I've had the tombs 4, 5, 6 for a long time, so it's one of those things I don't think I would ever change, right? I think I'm, like, it's weird, but you know what? That's fine. Whatever. I like it. And because I like it, I'm going to keep it. We might also add windows, a window over here. This house is a special house because it's going to have windows that go out and overlook this area as well. Have you? Like that. Like, there's no reason to really have a window over here for this house because it's looking out over here. Yeah, that's a hell of a view. Hell of a view. Actually, is that done? Yeah, it is done. Almost had the whole base finished. My apologies. I've had it for I think 14 years. Let me make sure. No, 16 years. Yeah, I've had the name for 16 years. Apologies, I got distracted. I think I've had it for around 16 years, and I created it to make an account to play RuneScape. And I could not think of the name. I could not think of any name. I wanted something that... Like, I just could not think of anything. Right? And... I was going down a list of characters. Right? I was trying to think of references of characters that I liked, but I didn't want to use characters that were too mainstream. Like, I didn't want to use something that referenced anything from Metal Gear Solid or Grand Theft Auto, or stuff that I classified as mainstream. That didn't necessarily mean it was mainstream, but it was stuff that, like, if I could mention it at school and people would immediately know what I was talking about, I wouldn't want to use it. So, long story short, there's a character that goes by the name of Tombs in the Chronicles of Riddick series. And that's what the name's a reference of. That character. Because I just enjoyed that character. When was mine created? Yeah, I've not been on Twitch that long, apparently. What the hell got me to sign up to Twitch? I can't even remember. What got you to sign up to Twitch? I mean... stuff like that would always be safe for me. Like, if I ever get a DM from someone and it leaks real information, I'm not going to do anything with it. Alright, I don't... Like, I'm not one of those people that really... It would be weird if people would call me by my real name, but I don't care if people know my real name. When I'm self-deprecating to myself, I'll sometimes say my real name. I don't care. But that's part of me. That's like, some people are different, right? I'm different, it's one of those things. It's understandable. No, I get that. I truly get that. But it's one of those things where I know it takes more than a name to fuck with people. That, and I'm one of those types of people that, personally, if people know my real name, I don't care. I understand that other people, that's why some VTubers exist, right? Some VTubers don't want their real face out on the internet and stuff like that. That's fine. I have no issues with stuff like that. Wow. On the dot. Because, wow, on the dot. That's impressive. Because we got months, days, and hours. You got years and month, and that was it. I mean, like I said, to me, any VTuber that's an asshole is an asshole in real life. Because, like, a lot of the VTubers that exist that are, like, POSs are that way because they have that animosity, even more so than normal, right? And again, I'm a firm believer if it's not the VTuber that you have issues with, it's the it's the person. But it sucks that all the VTubers that you've been stumbling across are cockheads. Oh, I've already no. See, here's the thing. Just because they're a piece of shit in real, like, doesn't mean they're like a tough guy or whatever you want to call it. The animosity internet makes people a lot more ballsier when there's a screen in front of their face. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people that will say some shit, and when it comes time to put up or shut up, they shut up real fucking quick. There's a lot of fucking people like that on the internet. Yeah, to each their own. It's... Well, the corporate VTubers have to be like that. Unfortunately, right? With the strict rules and shit like that, because based on what corporation they're a part of will depend on how strict the ruling is that they have to abide by. Which, hilariously enough, I've looked a little bit into some of the rules and regulations, and you know, I think I'm good. I think if I ever were at the point to where I would want to be a VTuber, which I don't, I would remain independent. Like, fucking... Fuck even is that? Like, some of these VTubers that exist will create an identity, a VTuber identity, and when they become part of a corporation, they sign that identity over to the corporation, right? So if they ever get fired or graduate, or whatever bullshit they call it, and they want to still be a VTuber, they would have to basically start over from scratch, because they wouldn't have their original creation, because it's owned, like, the corporation has the copyright to that, you know? I mean, if I ever became a VTuber, it would be something, it would be a fucking shitty, you know my icon? My fucking dragon icon? That would be it. That would be my VTube model. That's how fucking lazy I am. No, fuck off with that. It would be the dragon. But no, I wouldn't, I don't. Yeah, didn't they get rid of the friend list? Fucking Pogfrog. Oh, I would, okay, real talk, on an April Fool's joke, I might do a VTuber thing for April Fool's. Right? And if I did, it would probably be something like the Pogfrog. Which isn't even the Pogfrog, it's a fucking mud puppy, or whatever the hell they call it. A mud skipper? It's a type of fish, shut up. Yeah. Which is the thing nobody asked for them to do. I used to use that friends list to find new streamers. See what my friends were, you know, watching. You pedantic asshole is what Logical Beast is currently thinking towards you, Ray. Well, we're at that point where we kind of have to get more experience. Yeah. I don't know why they did that. I might have to breed more cow in the future, now that I'm thinking about it. I mean, that's the thing. It's like they were saying unused features, and I know of a lot of people that used friends lists to like discover other content creators. The fuck? Oh, we're full up on inventory space. Yeah, I'm not worried about that then. At most, if we miss a chest, we can dive and get it. But anyways, like I'm trying to think of features that are still around that people don't really use. Whispers. Do people use whispers? Whispers still exist, don't they? I rarely, if ever, get whispers. I get whispers if I specifically ask people to whisper me. Oh. You gotta love it when people will whisper you. You do? Okay, cool. That's good to know that there are still some people that use whispers a lot, but either one of two things are going to happen. It's going to be a feature that is used by only a handful of people, and it's going to stay around forever, or it's going to be used by a significant portion of people and get wiped out because fuck you. Well, as long as the links are TOS, because if you do post a non-TOS link, you will have to get timed out. Regardless of who you are, if it's a TOS link, you gotta get timed out. Right? A terms of service breaking link, shut up. Words are hard. Well, I mean, if it's like first time chatter and they're posting links to fucking Roxy Ray, yeah, ban. But if it's like somebody who's just not thinking in the moment, I keep up with the TOS every couple of months. I'll read them. Yeah, exactly. Turning up. It's bad when you know the individuals' names. It's bad when you can start lifting off actresses' names. High five. Oh, shit. I don't get why. Like, I mean, and actually I do get why, because some of those links could probably be links that will have, yeah, bots. You can set shit up to get rid of bots, though. I know you can set stuff up to get rid of bots. Phrases and stuff like that, terminology and what have you. Logical Beast was bringing it up a couple weeks ago when a bot account came by. Brother! Liquid. Got boots. Oh, hold on. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that. People that shamelessly self-promo and, like, they haven't created a relationship yet are people that, for now, I'll say time out them. Like, give them a little bop. But it's tempting for me to say just ban their asses, because that's like, there's an etiquette. There's an etiquette when it comes to shit like that, man. And that's just being an inconsiderate cunt. I mean, one of the reasons why that one bot I have installed, I have that one bot activated, and that one bot it's very good at like catching bots and deleting them, like banning them retroactively, right? I can't think of the bot's name right now, but it helps. It helps a lot. Serybot. S-E-R-Y. Also, exclamation point horny towards Ray. I knew Logical Beast was gonna be the one that did it. I fucking knew it. I was like, Logical Beast is gonna be on top of this one. Shit. Oh wow, I still caught a fish. Cool. What was the reason you created not your origin story of your username, but why did you create your username? For me, I created my username. It exists because of RuneScape. Right? It started as Tombs456, and when I forgot my login credentials a couple years after, I created King Tombs456 because I didn't want to come up with a new username. So, what was it that was the reason that your name currently exists? Oh shit, my pole. I threw my fishing pole in the water. Oh my god. That reminded me. That reminded me of something. Everybody, if you want to answer, answer. That's a ask me anything, but towards you, chat. Uno reverse. Oh. Interesting. I mean, I think mine's pretty boring as well. What do I use for RuneScape? Okay, I'll use this from the movie Chronicles of Riddick. At least that's how I view my username. Mind you, it's evolved over time and has more meaning. But when I first created it, so you're kind of continuing to run the torch, eh, May? I love the name that just yeah, that it was fated to be. The stars aligned. Fuck! The stars aligned and ordained that thy shall don the name of Mayten. I can't fucking speak Old English or whatever. I can barely speak regular English. You fucking think I can speak Old English? That's a pig over there. Fuck off. Nice voice crack with the fuck off there, by the way. Real good, me. Real good, me. don't think that's really relevant, in all honesty, because of how rare I acknowledge the voice cracks, because they happen, right? Some people will occasionally have voice cracks occur, others won't. It's weird, but it happens. I mean, you're the first May 10 that I know, so that's original. I mean, that'll be perfect then for when you finally start posting videos to my YouTube. This is an edit made by May 10. People will be so fucking confused. Wait, May 10 edits now? Weird. Interesting. Oh, shit. I mean, I'm one of those people that regardless, like, you might in the future, maybe there'll be a point in time where, like, you'll make an edit, look back over it, not like it, and want to scrap it, but instead of scrapping it, you post it to your thing, your channel. I don't know. You could be doing other stuff too, like little 5-minute snippets or clips or whatever. That's all on you. I'm the type of person that, like, if you're gonna do something, I want to try and also be like, hey, this is who did that. You know? I'm very transparent with things like this, and I don't like when there are people that exist that have whole teams of editors and you don't know those editors. You know what I mean? I like when I'm watching a content creator that acknowledges the people that are, like, they're creating the content, but other people are editing down that content. You know what I mean? I really dislike it when you know somebody has editors do stuff for them, and they never acknowledge that editor. Like, you don't know the editors. You don't know. I hate that. Yeah, we all have those cringe videos that we've uploaded at some point or time or another. Yeah, Badger edits his own videos. I've actually watched a couple of Badger's live streams when he was playing War Thunder. One of the reasons why I started to get back into War Thunder as much as I have, hilariously enough. Because of watching Russian Badger's War Thunder videos. And holy shit, I cannot wait to see what ends up in the video, because there was some funny shit that happened. Oh yeah, I mean, if I were to go back and look at my first videos that I've ever, like, my Grand Theft Auto videos, oh god, it would be so... I mean, 20 days ago or more, they did a couple streams. They did like 3 or 4 streams, maybe more, over 20 days ago or so. Guacamole Gamer Fart 9000. Hell yeah. Oh shit. There was a conversation during that stream about, I think it was during that, about merchandise. Because people were asking about, like, him having a shirt come out, and he goes, in all honesty, it's hard to come out with merchandise because of how much you buy Guacamole Gamer for it, right? Like, he's making so much money off of that it would be hard for him to also make merchandise, apparently. Yeah, I'm actually curious. Is it like there's something in the thing that you're allergic to, or is it just like a preference of taste, or what? Because, oh, you're trying to translate? I mean, hold on. I too have energy drinks of the Monster variety. Oh, that's a cost thing. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. I mean, I need to probably get a thing of gamer sups and see how it is, because in all honesty, so far Monster's been one of the only energy drinks that I could handle. Red Bull fucks me up. 5-hour energies are pretty good, but they fucking, I don't like how energetic they make me. I mean, they live in France because, like, May 10 FR is for France. So well, that's one of the things. It's I will say, I need to get back myself on a diet of sorts. Anytime you do any type of moderate, like, stuff that you don't normally do, right? Like, say if you're the type of person that will eat pizza once a week, and then all of a sudden you want to diet. Not eating pizza once a week will fucking feel so, like, it'll be like, where's my pizza, goddammit? Like one of those types of moments. I don't know how else to explain it other than that, but it fucking sucks when you go from your normal to a diet, and then you lose track of that diet, because getting back onto the diet is so fucking hard. How many different varieties of fish have y'all eaten? Because I've eaten bluegill, crappie, perch, walleye, bass, catfish. What else? I know I've had more than that. I've eaten minnows before. Crawfish? I think I've had. Tilapia, cod, stuff like that, like the store-bought stuff. Salmon, trout, brown trout, rainbow trout, right? Frog legs I've had. They're not really a fish, but tuna. I've had tuna. Salmon. Scampi. Yeah, I've had scampi. Sushi. Ooh, I love sushi. I'm actually going to have sushi, I think, on my birthday. I like catfish. Catfish is pretty good. Most people think that, like, catfish are bottom feeders. Catfish, there are certain catfish that are not bottom feeders, right? Predator catfish tastes good. Bottom feeder catfish? Yeah, you don't want to eat those. I mean, at that point, that's on you, May. Because if it's that expensive, otherwise, sometimes you have to go through different routes if you really want it. If you don't need it and you don't mind, well then, of course, get it directly from the seller whenever you want to. But if it's something that, like, okay, you want to get it just to try it at least one time, then I could understand at least just to try it, unless you've already tried it and you know what's up. I mean, here's the thing. There technically is no translation, because there are certain fish that only exist in certain areas, right? Like the Wells catfish, you can only really find that in the UK region, right? If I'm not mistaken. there are certain frish. There are certain fish in that are probably just only native to France. I know many things about fish. I know that makes sense, right? The poison cat, whatever. I mean, I could be an asshole about it and like do the French accent, but nah, I'm not gonna do the asshole French accent, right? I'm trying to keep a straight face because I'm making jokes. Yeah, it makes sense. Because I do know, that's one of the things that I do know about foreign languages, comparing them to English. The way it's said is like mirrored to how it's said in English for a decent portion of it. No, it made sense to me. I mean, I've trust me, I've looked a lot of stuff up about fish. How the fuck do I translate salmon now? It's fucking salmon. Call it, I mean, what type of salmon? Because you could call it pink fish, right? Because the stereotypical salmon everyone thinks of is pink salmon, right? They think of that salmon. Salmon. I've had squid before. I've had calamari, it's called. I think I also had alligator tail when I went to a couple, like over 10 years ago. I went to Florida and I wanted to get the fucking anaconda so badly, but we couldn't because it wasn't an appetizer, it was a meal. Because they brought out that fucking tray, you know that tray in the fancy restaurants when they walk, the waiter walks with that whole fucking tray of like food, right? And there was a fucking anaconda, a fucking roasted anaconda with an apple in its mouth. And I fucking wanted it so bad. Just thinking about it's making my mouth water. But instead I had calamari and alligator tail. Hell yeah, let's go. It's been a while since we had a great text of China. I'm still looking forward to the day that other individuals will use that to explain something. Yeah, that is definitely... There's been a couple of additives since last time. More information, but I do remember some of those. See, I'm not that bad of a goldfish, damn it! Ooh, excuse me. Lightweight? Oh, that's for the gun. And then Bane of Arthropods. I'm trying to think of any other fish that I've caught myself and have eaten before. I know bass. Bass is up there. Perch, bluegill, crappie, sunfish. A lot of these are panfish. And here's the thing. Bluegill and sunfish, stuff like that, have similar tastes. Like, a lot of fish do have very similar tastes to one another. However, trout do not taste the same as walleye, and they definitely don't taste the same as bluegill. Cheese. Grilled cheese. Enjoy your grilled cheese. I mean, it's less half elephant, more, you know, once in a blue moon. An elephant spirit will guide my brain to victory. every other time that goldfish is just swimming up there. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Like fucking Dory from Finding Nemo. Only I think Dory would be able to one-up my mindset sometimes. Fish are friends, not food. Oh. Oh, God. I feel like the Simpsons episode of "Say the line, Bart, say the line." Even though this is a line that I don't think I've ever said before. No, I would not eat a shark girl. Now, eating out a shark girl, however. Anyways, moving on to a totally different subject. Why do I talk? I'm gonna forget about this. I'm gonna forget about this. And then, like, when I'm editing this, I'm just gonna start screaming. Jesus Christ, why do I talk? Like, that's one of those moments where there's a part of my brain that was saying, don't say it. You know you want to say it, but just keep quiet. All you have to do is not open your fucking mouth, you idiot. That's it. Just do not speak. Do not speak, and you're fine. But no, I have to open my fucking mouth. I mean, listen. I think it's pretty reasonable for me to be allowed to make a comment like that when there are videos on the internet of people basically self-reporting that they would fuck an animal. What the fuck is a Pokemon Smash and Pass? At least what I'm going for is an anthropomorphic, you know? Not a fucking, a thing that can only say its own goddamn name. It's a fucking bee! Mark, it's a fucking bee! What the fuck? Oh my god. I mean, I'm joking. I don't fucking care. They're not fucking real at the end of the goddamn day. And I mean, this is the fucked up part. You want to start talking about the lore of Pokemon. In the lore of Pokemon, they used to marry their Pokemon. Have fun with that, brainworm. Why does Minecraft always turn out this way? Why does Minecraft always turn out the most degenerate shit ever? Hey, greetings and good day. Jace. How are you doing today? Is it ready? Ah, it's been ready. My apologies. My apologies. Thank you for the reminder. Yeah, I can understand why. You've been waiting for a little while. I try not to leave people waiting. Right? I try not to leave people waiting. Unfortunately, sometimes I get distracted. But yes, greetings and good day. How are you doing today? Outside of me causing a little bit of impatience. How long have we been waiting for? Not too long, right? In before you say 20 minutes. Logical Beast with the 10 gold. Sorry, we were having a conversation about Pokemon Smash and Pass. Fuck. Where are you guys? What are you guys doing? Listening to me talk about fucking other people fucking Pokemon? Come on now. That can't be that distracting. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. I'm trying to keep a track of like how long I did. We only did the video review for like 50 minutes, right? So pretty soon we'll be wrapping up with Minecraft and moving on to the Cycle Frontier. So this will be the last battle of Stream Raiders for today. And it might end up being one of those things where it'll be the last battle for a little while, because if I mainline the Cycle Frontier, it's gonna be hard for me to switch back and forth. So what is the name of the anime? It's like the new hit anime that came out recently. I can't think of the name of the anime right now, but all I know is I was reading an article or something about apparently how one of the characters was inspired by Cartman. The Cartman from South Park. So that's interesting to me. That we're reaching a point in time where characters are being created that are inspired by South Park characters. Again, this could be just like bullshit. I might look into it more. I'm gonna look into it more. How much ammo do I have for my rifle? 2 stacks and 12. I'll keep it. We're good. Only 12? Yeah, that's not nearly enough. But no, at the end of the day, it's one of those things where it's like to each their own, right? Regardless of what somebody's into, to each their own. I don't even want to watch this clip because I already know. I already fucking know what this clip is. I have to watch it though. Yep. Fuck! Why do I talk? That is gonna be, I'm gonna raid somebody, a random clip is gonna play, and that is gonna be the first fucking clip that plays. You absolute fucker. I knew it. As soon as I spoke, I'm like, why did I say that? Why did I throw that onto the internet? Whatever. It'll probably get so many people to come by because they'll be like, holy shit, he's talking about eating out shark girls. Wow. This dude's fucking crazy. I mean, you're not wrong, but there's context, right? The context matters. No. Not yet. I mean, yeah, it'll be hella embarrassing, but at the end of the day, if people judge me based off of a X length clip, then let them be morons, I say. You know? Yes, it will be embarrassing. Do I give a fuck? No. Because I guarantee you there's probably going to be more embarrassing things that occur at some point in time in the future. Power. Okay, thank you. Chainsaw Man, that's the name of it. Oh, really? The Big Lebowski? Cool. I mean, I guarantee you there's going to be like... I'm going to be telling a story one day or something, and I'll end up... I expect at some point I'll end up on fucking one of the meme stream things that are popular on one of the Reddits or something like that, you know? Hey, take a look at this fucking idiot. I just don't care. I've already, like, I'll be embarrassed, don't get me wrong, but I've already established to myself that I'm going to say stupid shit. I'm not going to try not to say stupid shit. Live stream fails, whatever. This is how I look at it. It'll happen eventually. Oh well. To me, that's my opinion. That's how I look at it. Right? Exactly. It'll bring people to show up just to see what the fuck, how, why, right? I mean, yeah, I expect, this is the reason, I think I can, like, sure, yeah, it'll probably, like, if I wake up, heaven for fucking bid, oh my god, if I ever wake up and I find something that I've said or done is trending on Twitter, I'm already freaking out about that thought, right? That's how fucking embarrassed that would be to me. But at the same time, part of me is like, I expect it to happen at some point. I expect me to say something stupid or some shit that is gonna get clipped and gonna get posted, and I'm gonna wake up and be like, oh, that's me. There will be a part of me that would be pretty excited, though, if I go on YouTube one day and I'm watching a compilation and I see myself in a compilation. That'd be pretty neat, you know? Oh, fuck the fucking M2G. That weapon's so fucking stupid. Any ranged in that game is actually fucking overpowered bullshit, it feels like. The sniper rifle and the revolver are the only weapons that I could think of that don't feel overpowered because they're legitimately, or objectively, whatever the fucking word is, bad. They're bad. Like, the sniper rifle's fucking... How useless is that weapon, it feels like? I have never seen anybody in fucking Tengoku use the sniper rifle. Ever. I've seen one person or two people use the fucking revolver. Legitimately, objectively. I don't fucking know words. That's why you've got my fucking thesaurus over here. But no, I understand exactly what you're fucking talking about. The fucking... Like, the M2G, like, it will take some time to learn that weapon, I feel. But it feels like anyone who uses the M2G is doing it because M2G is easy mode. Right? At least that's how it would feel. And in all honesty, if I was still playing Let It Die, I would probably grind out the M2G. Right? I would just quote unquote easy mode it. Fuck off. Fucking Enderman. I mean, for fuck's sake, they have people who have made mods in this game that extremely feminize the mobs that you fight in this game. Why? Like, that is one of the things that always confuses me sometimes. Sometimes I can be like, okay, I can kind of understand why you're, you know, anthropomorphizing that or this, right? It's pretty much already that. It's just you're adding a little bit of art here and there. But like, why the fuck are you giving tits to a creeper? Why? What? Feminists? No, I'm not talking about feminists. I'm talking about fucking degenerates that want to fuck creepers and endermen. Right? That's not feminists. That's the fucking degenerates on the internet. Like, they've gave tits to everything. Yeah. I'm confused as to why. I know about the rules of the internet, damn it. Don't fucking come preaching to the choir about Rule 34 or Rule 63. I already know about those rules, damn it. Or is it 64? Whatever. I know about the rules, damn it. I don't know what numbers they are, but I know they exist. I mean, yeah, degenerates on the internet can assist you in a multitude of ways, both perverse and non-perverse. But I mean, like, there's certain degeneracy that just like, but why? I mean, I'm not trying to understand. I'm just questioning it. Right? I don't need to understand. I just want to question it. If that makes any sense. It probably doesn't. Because by questioning it, you give off the feeling that you want to understand it. Nah, not really. I don't need to understand it. I just want to know, like, I could understand the Viper stuff, right? I could definitely understand the Viper stuff. But skeletons, creepers, endermen, fucking zombies, I don't necessarily get how you can get from point A to point X. You know what I mean? Well, that just goes to show you how stupid I am, right? I'm the kind of stupid that's like, but why? No, I did read that. I did read that about you beating another... Wait, oh shit, you beat another 106. Okay, holy shit. Wait, rewind, hold up. Beat another rank 106 to compensate, who was much harder. I glanced over that. I missed... I read line 1 and line 3, but missed line 2. I hate myself sometimes when I'm reading. I really do. Like, I try to read fast, but sometimes I skip lines whenever I do that. I mean, that's fucking impressive. I know I wouldn't... I would have to put a lot more hours in the game before I would have to know how to even attempt a fucking 40 or 50 rank difference battle like that. Fuck off. Like, holy shit, I'm impressed. And it's gone. Pretty much. Oh, man. I don't know when I'm going to start doing it, but I know this year I do want to start going hard. And it's going to be one of those things where, because of the person that I am, I'm going to fucking mainline Ace Combat. Like, I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot of Ace Combat 5. It's going to be, maybe not this year, maybe next year, but I want to get a speed run in Ace Combat 5. I'm gonna try not to, but my brain's trying so hard to be like, you can get number one, you can get number one, you can get number one. Stop it, brain. Stop it. Just get a speed run up. Go start at speed run, and then go from there. We're at that point where I'm like, I don't know what to do to progress forward outside of cut more mangrove trees down, and I don't want to do that. So what I'm gonna end up doing is, the next time I play this game, I gotta organize some shit, man. The next time I play this, I have to organize some shit. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. There's no fucking way. Because it's too stressful for me. Like, what's funny is, saying that is hilarious to me. Because in my mind, a speed run that I'm going to be attempting to do later down the line with Ace Combat 5 is way different from other speed runs, because there's like not a lot or any, like I've watched a little bit. I need to watch the whole speed run, but I've not really seen many glitches. I will say there's a couple of moments that I've noticed that make me go, huh, would I have the same result if I did that? Or would I have a better result if I did something different? Right? Because that it's not just flawless too. It's you have to have the right shrooms, use them at the right time, hit with the right weapons at the right, like, it's a lot. Like, I know it's flawless mechanics and stuff like that, decision making, like you just said. But I like putting numbers, like a list. I like making a list of what exactly it entails, and it entails like a lot. A lot more than I'm willing to put myself through, hilariously enough, even though I'm willing to put myself through speedrun strats and stuff like that. Alright. Shit. Well, I can make myself go on for another 12 minutes or so until Stream Raiders is done. I mean, we could wrap up now, realistically, and switch over, but I kind of want to try and time it a little bit better, so it'll be like only a handful of minutes before Stream Raiders is ready. It's 12. I should have kept the monsters where I had them, because it's so tempting to pop into one of them right now. Well, I mean, it's one of those things where how do I word this? Each video game has its own different intricacies, so when you use it as an example, there's, like, I understand what you're talking about, right? But somebody who's never played Let It Die, and who's one of those people that, like, oh, it's like Dark Souls, which is incorrect. It is not like Dark Souls. They won't quite get exactly what there's probably people that have no idea what Tengoku even is referring to, right? And if you put enough time into it, I'm a firm believer that if you put enough time into anything, it'll get to a point to where like you'll know the game, you'll know what to do mechanically, right? And go from there. I will have to catch up with chat in a moment. I have to step away here in a second. I think I'm gonna get another thing of warm tea so I don't pop into one of those energy drinks. But yeah, true, the decals. That's a problem that I was still dealing with, not checking decals and shit like that. Like, you're at the point to where you could probably tap, like, literally take a glance, like a 2-second glance, even less than a 2-second glance, like less than a second, to see what decals somebody's using, and you will know exactly how to beat them because of their decal. Right? That's how much time you put into that game, which is very impressive, because there are some people like me that just cannot put enough time into a game like that to learn mechanics like the back of their hand, right? I'm the type of person that will put enough like time into a game to understand what other people are bitching about or happy about, and that's about it. Yeah, yep. Exactly. That's why I was saying what I was saying, because you were so quick at knowing what to do and how to deal with certain individuals that it is massively impressive. All right, like I said, I'll be right back. Once again, I'm gonna try and get in the habit of doing this, regardless if any of y'all have what you have, so if you see ads or not. I'm gonna pop 2 minutes, and then I'll be right back. 2 minutes of ads, and then I'll be right back. Oh. 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 Well, it's one of the, okay, here's a good example. Right? You put enough time into it, and it would get to the point to where you would so intrinsically understand the mechanics for a game like Ninja Gaiden Sigma that you would be able to go through it, master ninja difficulty flawlessly, right? At times. But the thing is, you would have to put enough time in to learn the game that well, right? And I'm not the type of person, I know I'm not the type of person that will do that for a game like Ninja Gaiden. Because games like that, I have a lot of fun with. However, there's like a rage to fun ratio I have, and if my rage surpasses that fun, I don't want to play that game anymore, or I don't want to do multiple playthroughs of that game. And yes, while I had a massive amount of fun with that game, the rage kind of surpassed it. Kind of like with what happened with not Enlisted, Remnant from the Ashes, right? Remnant from the Ashes, up until mid to late game, I was having more fun than I was rage. Mid to late game, it started to switch, and then, well, we all know, those who know when the switch happened. Ravager for 500. Is it Jennings now? I've not watched Jeopardy for a long time. Oh, no, I understand that happened. No, I'm talking about, like, with Remnant from the Ashes. I'm talking about Remnant from the Ashes. When... Well, that sounds like some strong shit. Go to sleep, and then we're gonna fucking switch over to the Cycle Frontier. But yeah, yeah. And a lot of the things to keep in mind about how I was able to get through Let It Die like I was, because I had, you know, the individual who has over 9,000 hours in the game. Is it over 9,000 yet? Whatever, it's over 9,000. Shut up. I don't care how many hours you actually have. It's over 9,000. Shut up. Telling me, hey, dumbass, do this. And the dumbass did this. Alright, so we have to do our little closing while the fight goes on. Well, we don't have to do the little closing while the fight goes on, but I'm going to do the closing while the fight of Stream Raiders, our final fight, goes on. So. No, the first time was 6,000. Wait. No, I actually don't. The first time, I don't think I knew how many hours you had. Because I know the time that we started talking about how many hours we had in the game was after my year-long hiatus or whatever. Yeah. After my year-long hiatus. And then you showed back up when I started playing Let It Die again. And you've stuck around since then for everything. Pretty much. Except like a handful of games here and there. Anyways, I got so... Yeah. I mean, I remember the first time that I remember you saying how many hours you had. For some reason, 6,000, like, stuck in my head. I don't... Maybe that's Goldfish. Maybe that's a certified Goldfish moment. But, regardless of that, YouTube, Twitch highlight watchers, that is going to be it for me for the time being for you. So, if you're new here and you haven't already, be sure to become a citizen today via subscribing to this channel, as well as my main channel. If you're on YouTube, links will be in the description below. Through all my links, exclamation point links, like so. If you're watching on Twitch, be it live, the highlight, or the VOD while it's still up. It is through there that you can catch me on all of my associated sites, be it the aforementioned YouTube and Twitch. Be sure to follow me on Twitch. Catch me when I go live at 6 p.m. EST, EDT, Monday through Friday. An invite link to the community Discord where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live. If I'm going to be a little bit late or early to a stream outside of a half hour, or as long as I know I'm going to be late. As well as where you can go to communicate with other citizens of the kingdom. Whatever else catches your fancy through all my links. And until next time, take care. Have yourselves a good one.